Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here. Once again, what's up everybody? Hey, sorry for me just disappearing for a while. Long story short, I'm getting old. While working around working around my new place, I hurt my back. Don't worry, I didn't break my back. Thank God, I just hurt myself a little bit. I kind of sprained it a bit. Thankfully, I'm doing a lot better than I did when it first happened. Trust me, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It was that bad. But let's get to why we're here. And I'm doing the spoiler free review of Ted, the TV series. Now, at first, I was worried because, let's be honest, Family Guy hasn't been as funny as it used to be. Family Guy was like, years back, was like the funniest, not one of the funniest, not the funniest adult cartoons out there. Like it could easily rival The Simpsons. Like it was like back and forth. But then over the years, it just lost its edge. It came to they relied too much on cutaway jokes and then gross out, disgusting, sometimes even violent like humor to get a quick cheap joke. It's just I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some. I seen some episodes, and some were decent. Others were like, "What the fuck? Real? What is this?" You know, it's it's one of those things. Like, man, this fell apart. And so, and me, you know, I think I haven't done a review on the 10 movies. If I'm gonna check it and see if I did, and if I didn't, I wouldn't mind doing a review on those movies because the movies were great. And I always wanted Ted 3. But we got a TV series on Peacock. Thanks to my older brother. He got Peacock for me. So we were able to see the series. And I'm happy to report it is just like the funniest show I've seen in a long time. And it's that like old school like 90s slash early 2000s comedy of they offend everyone from the handicapped, gay people, politically, if you lean politically left or right, they make fun of you on that as well. Like it pulls no punches and it's not apologetic at all. Like those 90s slash early 2000s sitcoms used to be, and is not apologetic about it at all. And here's the thing I didn't know, and it's why I found out while doing my homework, why Family Guy fell apart, why Family Guy kind of fell apart, and why Ted is awesome. Seth MacFarlane doesn't write for Family Guy anymore. So he's not involved. Some new team took over, and I don't know if that was his decision or I felt like he wanted to move away. But the people he got to replace it is just not good. I'm sorry, it's just not good because when he's personally involved in Ted, and clearly it is night and day. Like don't. I'm not even kidding. Stop the video. Go watch this series. Watch like at least watch this series and watch like I think it's like 7 to 8 episodes I believe, and like watch like 7 to 8 of like the recent Family Guy, and you can see the comparison. One with Seth and one without Seth, and it is like night and day. When Seth's involved, it's funny. Like the Oracle, and then there's another like space show he's working on. He's personally involved. People love it, and people want a season 4 because there's only like 3 seasons. There hasn't been a season 4 yet. They want a season 4, but because he's personally involved. Same thing with Ted. He's personally involved with this show. That's why it did so well. It also explains why Family Guy, when he's involved 100%, like when he's involved, it's funny. He still got it. Because like I said, I was kind of worried maybe because it happens sometimes. You know, people lose their touch, and whether it's fighters or directors, even artists, sometimes lose their touch, and it's not as good as when they were prime. but not in this case. So the basic plot synopsis is about basically Ted and his friend and his best friend in his high school years. So it's him. So it's dealing with before we see him as an adult with his girlfriend. In the movies, it's him in his high school days, and they get into some funny, crazy situations that is downright hilarious. And like I said, they pull no punches. It is like it's one of those things like if you're easily offended, I hate to say it, you shouldn't watch this show because they say and do a lot of inappropriate stuff that you're not gonna like. I'm just gonna be upfront. If you're sensitive, if you don't like certain topics being touched or made fun of, they do it and then some and don't apologize about it. Like I said, it's that early style of comedy before things change to make people hurt their feelings. But again, it's comedy. I mean, it's supposed to make you laugh. It's supposed to, again, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? But people have gotten butthurt and take things too seriously nowadays that comedy's kind of been suffering a bit. But thankfully, Ted said this, fuck it. We're going to make it how we want. If you don't like it, great. If you like it, great. And that's the attitude they went with while doing this show, and it ultimately benefits. I totally see it. Honestly, I wish there was more episodes. I mean, it was when it first came out. We were, like I said, I was worried. I was watching with my younger and older brother. We were kind of worried. More me because I follow more of the social media stuff, like in terms of like the news of like Second Farland, and with Family Guy, how he left, and then not how he left, but how Family Guy fell apart. I thought he was still involved. Turns out he wasn't. And then I learned later on after watching the show, and I was worried that before learning that information it was gonna be bad. Ended up being great. In fact, it was so great. We binge watched the entire season in one sitting. Like that's how good it is. I mean, it's only I think 7 to 8 episodes, but still, like it is worth it and then some. Like I had a blast. I laughed, and even during the serious moments, because you really care about these characters. Even during the serious moments, you really care. Ted, of course, steals the show. His best friend also steals the show. Ted's friend has a sister. She's also funny. Their mom and dad are just hilarious. Especially the dad. Oh my god, he's like that old school like 80s and 90s kind of like parents you see in that generation. Like that guy is bigoted as hell. I mean, jeez. I mean, it is like none one of those episodes. Like he gets like one episode. The dad gets a friend. I won't go any further to the spoiler reasons, and it is just one of the most offensive, not the most offensive episodes ever. And one of the funniest too. But also there's heart to it too, because look about all these characters. Yes, it's funny, but also they write to where also you care about these characters, and you want them to succeed in what they're doing. And when it gets serious, it gets serious at times. You listen and take it seriously and hope it works out for them in the end. Because they're written to where you care for them. The one moment you're hating this character, next thing you know, you're kind of forgiving this character because how he's approaches the situation, and you give a crap, and that's great. For the fact that it managed to make you love the character, and the next moment, hate the character, but then love a character because of what they're doing. It goes to show the great writing, and there's love and passion behind this series. So ultimately, if you haven't seen the Ted series, go watch it. I cannot recommend it enough. But again, I'm going to say again, if you're easily offended, don't watch it. But if you're into that kind of thing, if that's something you've been waiting for, that kind of like unapologetic comedy, go watch Ted. Alright, that's my review. Tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the review. As always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day.